So I heard you're trying to get a fat ass. No.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really did know you are.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another memory freaking video. My name is Lillian. If you didn't know, guess what? Now you know. So as y'all read the title, I'm gonna be talking to y'all about my fitness journey, kind of like weight loss, my fitness mistakes, and hopefully give y'all some advice so y'all don't make the same mistakes that I did. But yeah, we just gonna get into it. So I started my fitness journey around my freshman year of college, and I really started my fitness journey because y'all, I was being so destructive in my behaviors and things that I was getting into throughout my freshman year of college, my first year of college. And I think that is kind of to be expected because now you don't have like parents supervising you. But long story short, about my freshman year, I basically got into some situationships, and they basically left my mental health depleted and kind of crappy. So I tried drugs, I tried alcohol, and this is just me being completely honest with y'all. I tried drugs, I tried alcohol. None of that worked. So I was like, okay, well, let's try the gym. Like, let's go to the gym. So yeah, it's COVID, of course, gained a lot of weight on me, mainly because I finished out my last year and a half of high school at home. So I was always around food, snacks, and things like that, and not really doing a lot of physical activity while I was in the house. Like, yeah, I literally like woke up, did schoolwork, laid in bed all day, watched YouTube after class. Like, that was it. So that COVID weight did play a part into like how I view myself, my mental health, things like that. I started off my fitness journey at about 235. Well, my weight was fluctuating. It was like 220 to 235. And yeah, so I was like, enough is enough. Let me try this. Let me get into it. We're going to figure it out. So some mistakes that I made when I first started working out. Yeah, I have been working out for going on 5 years in November. Some mistakes that I made was fad diets. And fad diets are basically like get skinny quick diets, or like lose 5 pounds in 10 days diets. Some mistakes I made, like I said, was fad diets and not eating enough. I thought when I first started my fitness journey that, okay, if I eat less, then I'll lose weight, which did happen. But in the long term, it caused more problems than it helped, because you obviously need food to fuel your body. And I was working out 2 times a day because I was like, okay, well, I need to lose this much weight by, if I started in November, I need to lose 30 pounds before December. So I was like doing a lot of cardio, eating maybe 1,000 calories a day. I wasn't really eating a lot. Yeah, I stayed so sick, like sinuses, common colds. Like, I stayed sick throughout my time of like trying to get skinny. The mistake that I made was training too much. Like I said, I was training like 2 times a day, maybe eating like 1,000 calories, maybe. And like my mom, she was telling me, she was like, that's not really good, especially if you're not eating enough to, sustain yourself with the workouts. And I was like, oh, you don't know, I'm thinking like, yeah, my mom used to be skinny too. Like, the way I look now is the way she used to look when she was like 20. So she was just like, you need to be eating a little bit more, whatever like that, and you don't need to be training that much. Yeah, when I say I was like doing cardio 2 and 3 times a day, like 30-minute cardio sessions of me running. Like, I was basically torturing myself or punishing myself for being the weight that I was, which is a big mistake. Also, like, you have to take care of yourself and be patient with yourself, because you're going into this new experience of working out and getting into the gym. It's already hard because you feel like you need to be in the gym for X, Y, and Z reasons. You don't need to like punish yourself and think like, okay, well, it was my fault that I ate all these Oreos and Doritos, so let me just do what I gotta do to get the results that I want. So yeah, in the same token of training too much, I ended up getting a lot of injuries, and a lot of injuries pertaining to like my knee. These injuries were like I wouldn't say pre-existing because I did like dance, flag, different things in high school, and like as like I'm tall, so like when I was younger, I would experience like growing pains. So I have always had like knee pain or whatever like that. But as far as me like working out and things, I was training too much. So I was training like my quads and stuff a lot because I was like, I want thick thighs, I want fat behind, things like that. So basically I ended up overtraining my quads, which caused my kneecap to slightly move up. And when I tell y'all, that was one of the worst experiences that I have had with like joint pain. It was so bad. It was so bad. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. So basically, I feel like that injury had to happen though to kind of make me slow down and appreciate my body. So I think that really shaped my next year, which is this past year. It's gonna be 5 years that I've been working out now. In November. So in this past year or so, I had the injury, and then that injury is what really shaped me into like wanting to learn more about the human body, muscle groups, bones, things like that. And that's when I kind of got into personal training. In general, I basically had the injury. I said, I'm not paying $300 to go see a physical therapist every week, 3 times a week. So it was $100. It was $100 each visit. I was like, I'm not paying all of that. So like the exercises that she was giving me, I was like, I can do this at home. Like I can heal myself. And that is exactly what I did. So like I said, I got interested in the human body, bones, muscle groups. And it like inspired me to become a personal trainer. But that's how I like really got into like wanting to help people, wanting to train people, because like I said, I feel like that experience really helped me to appreciate my body, and I stopped being so hard on myself from that point on. And it was just like, look, you only have one body. So either you take care of it and you see like your best results from it, or like you put in work each and every day to get the best results possible. Or you can overtrain and treat your body like crap, and then your body is going to treat you like crap in return. So that's how I kind of got into like where I am now, like my 3rd year mark. So this is my 4th year right now. So after my 3rd year mark, and like with the overtraining and stuff like that, a big mistake that I did make was comparison. And comparison like steals so much hope and joy from you. And I would say like I made the mistake of comparison because I was thinking like, oh, okay, I see all these fitness influencers, and that's what they are. They are fitness influencers. Technically, I'm a fitness influencer now, but I don't sell bullshit. Like I will never tell you that you need to go buy one of my workout plans in order to get the fattest behind ever known to mankind. I'm not gonna tell you that, but I will tell you like, you do my 6-week workout program, you're gonna see results. You fix your form, you're going to see results. You get the 30-day workout, challenge, you're going to get into a routine. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to get from it. You're not going to get a 6-pack from doing a 30-day workout challenge, but you're going to get in the habit of working out every day and getting into more positive habits. That is what those are for. It's just not to get you slim quick. It's not any of that. But in that, like, I don't want anybody to compare themselves to me, because y'all, like, I'm only telling like 25% of my story even now. But I made a lot of mistakes of comparing myself to people that have been training for 10 plus years, thinking that I'm going to get the same results in 3 years. And I never thought that I would be still working out this long. I thought like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna work out, lose the weight, and then I'll be good. Like I'm thinking like that's it, like that's all I needed. But it has really become my lifestyle. Another mistake that I made was thinking that I needed to take supplements in order to see the best results. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The first supplement that I ever tried was pre-workout. And I tried pre-workout because I let my other gym friends influenced me. The first ever like supplement that I had, performance enhancer, whatever you want to call it. I tried that, and when I tell you that first day, I had one of the best workouts I have ever had. And it just, I was like, I gotta have more of it. I gotta have more of it. I gotta have more of it. So I started, I had ordered my own container. And when I tell y'all, like, I don't even think I made it through a month of using that pre-workout before it stopped working for me, because I think I used one whole container, but it started like the effectiveness of it started decreasing like maybe 2 weeks after me like using it for real, because my body was getting so used to like high doses of caffeine and these hard workouts and all of this. Like, my timeline may be messed up, but it's just like different things have been, you know, played a part into where I am. So I'm not gonna ever recommend anybody take pre-workout, because I know what it did to me. And it's some positive stuff that happened for me taking pre-workout. So I think pre-workout is definitely beneficial, but at the same time, put this over here. I think pre-workout is definitely beneficial, but at the same time, you have to be careful, because I was taking, one scoop was, I think, like 200 milligrams of caffeine, but I was doing 2 and 3 scoops because I was getting so used to it. Another mistake that I ended up making was not setting realistic goals when it came to working out, you know, trying to lose weight, gain weight. Like I said, I was trying to, maybe like I was 220 to 235. So like saying that, okay, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds before the end of the month, that was not realistic. So basically, like, trying to drop too much weight too fast and not being realistic in the outcomes and the goals of like the fitness journey that I was on. Because I'm thinking, like I said, I never thought that it would be me being like 5 years into working out and into fitness, and now into the stages of training other people. So it's just like setting realistic goals can help you along your way, and basically like just setting goals overall. Just realistic goals, setting goals as far as like what you want your body to look like in the end, and like constantly working towards those goals each and every day. Like, that's more realistic than saying like, oh, okay, well, I'm finna lose 10 pounds in 10 days. It's not realistic. So making sure that you set a realistic goal in all of this is very beneficial. And that was one of the mistakes that I made, was not setting realistic goals and not putting in the amount of effort that it actually took to obtain these results and to maintain these results. Some advice that I will give is to learn how to track your foods, because you need protein, you need a good amount of protein, you need a good amount of carbs, and just enough of everything. Like, you need to make sure that you're eating enough foods with iron in it in order to, you know, stay from being iron deficient, etc. Like, you just need to make sure that you're eating correctly and eating enough. So don't starve yourself as far as like going into like diets and stuff like that. Like I said, I never really been on a diet after like my second year of working out. It wasn't until like I really trained how to eat, learned how to eat and how to eat properly, that I saw the results that I wanted to see. Train in moderation, learn how to separate your days, like back day, upper body day, cardio and core, glutes and hamstrings, glutes and quads, calves, and mobility. Like, mobility training is very beneficial as well. It helps you to avoid those injuries, like those knee injuries and things like that. So make sure that you are training in moderation, and as well as doing mobility training in order to stay the healthiest and the most mobile that you can be. If this video has helped you in starting your fitness journey and trying to kind of like figure out, like, you know, where should I be going next, or what should I be doing next, and overall helping you to understand that this is not a race, it's more of a marathon. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you click down below, leave a comment, and yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.
But I'll be on it always, always.